That's a lot of coffee creamer. What you are looking at is every single flavor of Chobani coffee creamer that I can find in the grocery stores near me. All of these in the front row are available year round, so these are the ones we're going to start with, and then those 4 back there are all the seasonal ones, 2 summer, a Christmas, and a fall, so we're gonna do those last. And to keep it all nice and fair and even for each flavor, we're going to be using the hot Starbucks and the cold Starbucks. I Googled, this was the most bought all the way around, was Starbucks in general, but this was their cold. It was either this or the dark roast. And then this one, it doesn't actually say that this is Pike Place, but I mean, I compared them as close as possible, and I think that's about right. I'm gonna make a pot of the coffee, and then we can get this show on the road. That already smells so good. Coffee's almost done, so I'm gonna finish getting all this set up. Just a few cubes of ice. We're gonna knock out a classic first, straight vanilla. Go ahead and take this off. Hey, that one actually opened easy. Just a little bit. We don't need a whole lot. Hot coffee. That's about all we need of that. Just gonna go with a splash. I want it to be enough to taste it. It might not be the right proportion that you would use, but I wanna be able to taste the actual flavor of this, not the flavor of just the coffee itself. I've also added no sweeteners whatsoever. And see, look, unsweetened. If that had meant to cool off, I ain't trying to burn myself today. I have one of my kids already ready to start testing too. I'm not the biggest fan of plain vanilla. It's good, but it's just classic. There's nothing special to it. It only adds a hint of sweetness, which is good, but it does taste different. In the iced, I taste more of the vanilla. In the hot, I can still taste way more of the coffee, even though I put about an equal splash. So I mean, the vanilla is good, nice and classic, maybe like a 7. I'll give it a 7.
Not tasting it like vanilla. You'd have to put a lot to get the flavor.
If you can hear what she's saying, this, you're gonna need a whole lot more to get any vanilla flavor into that coffee. Round 2. Next up, we are doing the hazelnut flavor. I typically like hazelnut flavored stuff. I have never once tried their hazelnut. This slide, there's a splash. I think that's about even. On we go. That's very, very little hazelnut. Like almost non-existent. It pulls through more in the hot, the hazelnut flavor, but no, I'm talking like maybe even a 4 on this, and I like hazelnut. Round 3. I kind of feel like just screaming Mortal Kombat. White chocolate mocha this time. This is one of my absolute favorites. This, I already know, phenomenal. If there's not a seasonal flavor currently running, this is actually my go-to.
Have you tried it in hot?
I have had it in hot. And I always go second with that because I give it a second to cool down. No, I don't want to share. Love it. Love it. It's like even hot, it's just, it's so, so good. I can almost give this one a 10, but I don't want to do that, so I'm going to give it a 9.
Caramel coffee cake.
When is macchiato? Caramel.
Next, after cookie dough.
Oh, we got to do cookie dough next?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting my paper wrong. Another round. I have them all written down so I don't get anything confused. Next up will be cookie dough. I've had this one before. I don't personally remember it. This is also one of the darker ones because it's chocolate based. I do not like the smell of this one. The smell of it is unpleasant. It's chocolate with a hint of something else. I wouldn't necessarily say cookie dough.
No, I did not.
And in this, it tastes completely different. Almost no chocolate and just whatever that other part is that's not cookie. Sorry, it's not. No, this one's like a 3. This, I guess this one's gonna have to be one of those, like your own personal preference, but for me and for everyone around me sampling right now, this is a no. Gotta clean up the mess, we're starting to spill. Ugh. All right, so the last one was gross, and we're going into one I already fear will be gross. So on to caramel macchiato, caramel macchiato, however you call it. Yeah, there's a reason I haven't bought this yet. It smells like buttered popcorn.
I think it smells like caramel, but I also just don't like how it smells. Like
Down the hatch. Yep, I don't like that. And it's almost identical in the hot. And I will gladly say the cookie dough was even better than this. For me, that's like a 2. But again, bias, that's why I've got a bunch of people around me also sampling. This is the halfway bottle. and it is cinnamon coffee cake. This is the one where I learned that they taste a lot different, hot versus cold. When I tried this one, I think it was 2 years ago. I'm not even sure, but this is the flavor that cued me onto that. In we go. I like to brew cinnamon into my coffee. Like I will put the grounds in and I will put cinnamon on top of it. I think that is phenomenal. It is cinnamon. I don't get any kind of cake or any other flavor. I get cinnamon and it's good either way.
It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, that one in the cold is more like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor. In the hot, it's just something special. Yeah, this is just like a cup of something folly, just like Brianna said over here. This I like better in the hot, but it's still good either way. Probably like a good solid 6.5, maybe even 7. We're gonna move on to sweet cream. This is just the OG amazing. This one is good in everything. I put it in hot, iced, my chai lattes, and you can make cold foam out of these with nothing else added to it. I'll show you that in 1 second. That's why I got this little thing here. But this is what we're moving on to next, and everyone's getting a palate cleanser. Everything's getting cleaned up. Just look, nothing in there but the sweet cream. And turn this thing on. And it doesn't have to be sweet cream. Keep that in mind. It could be any of these. They all do it. Now, if you want like the Starbucks level thick cold foam, add a little bit of heavy cream and that will give you that. Otherwise, it will still foam up just nicely and sit right on top of your drink. It's just iced coffee. Put the creamer in there. I need something to pour the cold foam on so it doesn't go to waste. Just the metal part. Look how beautiful. At the cold foam that it makes. And there's nothing else in there. You saw it. It is literally just one of the creamers. Yeah. Getting set up. And they're enjoying the cold foam. This one for me is an automatic 10. I'm just telling you right now because of how versatile it is. And it's not full of vegetable oil and everything else all those other coffee creamers are. This is just, I love this one. Yes, like that. So good and iced. And in the hot. It's just amazing creamer. If you get no others, this one, available year round. You can get the big ones in Sam's and in Walmart. They're all putting down their scores for this one. Another thing about this one that I like is if you want those flavored coffees, like not this, but when you brew them and you brew the pumpkin one, or you brew the peppermint, or you brew whatever specialty one it is, you don't want a flavored coffee creamer on top of it. That's where this comes in. It's just the perfect touch. Now we get to move into the fun 4. They are the seasonal ones. And the first one we're going to do is the birthday cake. Well, confetti birthday cake. Okay. I don't know how to describe this one. Y'all are gonna tell me how to describe this one because I can't pull it. I prefer it in the hot. It's less sweet and it's less of whatever they're calling cake. It's more mild in the hot, which I'm enjoying because I'm not really liking the flavor of this. I'm almost like a 4 here. Maybe a 5. I do usually like birthday cake flavor stuff. It is a little closer to confetti cake than I thought because I'm sitting here still sipping on it because I can't figure out what to say and to articulate what's happening in my mouth. You know those confetti cake Little Debbie bars, the rectangles? That's very close to what I'm getting here. It's almost like a liquefied Debbie cake. On to, I'm not even sure which one. Basically now we're doing the countries of Epcot, drinking around the world. I believe number 9, we are on to s'mores. I have fallen in love with this summer. My kids, from what I remember, they're kind of iffy on this. I adore it.
The spoon up is way sweet.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Easily gets a 9 so far. Now see, here's the thing about the s'mores. It is another one that tastes night and day different, hot versus cold. One of them you get more of the chocolate side. One of them you get more of like the marshmallowy side. That's the hot one. The hot one kills almost all the chocolate flavor. The iced one is stronger on the chocolate flavor and less on the other things. But either way, the iced one, definitely a 9. The hot one for me, probably about like a 7 to an 8. But in iced drinks, oh yeah. My son, however, is literally going behind me going, no. He does not like this one at all. Merry Christmas, jingle bells, all of the ho, ho, ho. Because we're going into Peppermint Mocha on this one. I love the smell of that one, but it's not really strong. Like, it's not pepperminty, yes, but it's not like insanely crazy peppermint. Oh yeah. I need my Christmas tree. Christmas in July, hey, Christmas in July. It works.
Oh, perfect.
Yep, hot, iced, does not matter. 9. All right, setting up the last round, hallelujah. You know that audio, you know the, it is time, and then it has the weird fun music? Well, cue that in for this one. Pumpkin spice released, I was able to find it less than a week at this point. So this is one of my absolute favorites. I am a pumpkin spice girly. If you are not, I fully get you and I understand. But for me, I am a pumpkin spice person, and I have tried multiple of the coffee creamers for pumpkin spice. This is definitely one of my top, probably 2. I'm also breaking a rule. I do not allow myself to have any of the pumpkin products that come out until my kids go back to school, because I'm a pumpkin person and I will literally start eating them now all the way through, and I don't want to do that. I still want to enjoy the rest of summer, so I'm breaking a rule right now.
I'm nervous for this
Oh
one.
my
I don't
God.
Like Let me stop.
Yes, and here comes Saren. She's just like me. She's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, yep. 10 in the hot. Definite 10 in the hot. In the ice, it's like a 9.5, but still, yes. Tallying up the scores over there, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So whipped cream, pumpkin pie spice. Had my son do the tallies for everything, and it comes as no surprise, the top 3. Pumpkin and white chocolate are both tied for second place. Both of these got an 8.5 on average. And then, like I said, no surprise, the overall winner is the sweet cream. This thing is amazing. It got across the board a 9.5 as its average. There are the top 3. Third was also tied for the vanilla and the coffee cake. Those were tied for third. And then all the way, the last one was the cookie dough, and caramel was just barely above it. This, last place. But now I have 11 open bottles of coffee creamer to go through in the next 2 weeks before they go bad, and it is perfectly fine because we will go through them. We are a house full of 7 people, and we always have my son's girlfriend over, so a house full of 8 people to destroy those. This is actually a lot of fun. I enjoy product testing. It's one of my favorite things to do. So if you have another list of stuff you want me to try, just stick it in the comments down below and I will add that to the running list. I can't really think of another thing like this one. I don't want to try like the coffee mate coffee creamers and stuff. I just personally don't like them because I know what they're made with and I just don't like that. But any other products, let me know. As always, I appreciate you guys being here more than you will ever know. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, give a thumbs up, all that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.